Pretty good, mate.
8, 10. That's all I've got. Play your little song and you let me off 9p, okay? I really liked him and so did he. Thanks, mate.
Don't come back.
Okay.
Don't want you here. Go on.
James could only turn and walk away. Then he headed to the garbage pile, fighting with rats over discarded food. James was a homeless street musician, but not a single passerby would stop for his music, even for a moment. One day, while James was performing on the street, his father happened to walk by, but his father avoided eye contact and hurried away. James chased after him, his voice trembling as he asked if he could come home to spend Christmas with the family. Before his father could speak, his stepmother cut in with sharp words of rejection. Her eyes were full of disgust, and his father silently went along with her. But before leaving, he slipped James a 50-pound note. Watching his father walk away, James felt a storm of emotions inside. That night, his friend broke into someone's car, then handed him drugs. In the end, he couldn't resist the temptation. The next morning, the car owner discovered his car had been broken into. James's friend chose to leave alone, leaving the unconscious James to face everything by himself. When he woke up, he found himself in a hospital room. Standing before him was the doctor who had been helping him get clean. Her eyes were filled with disappointment. However, the doctor didn't give up on him. After learning about James's situation, she worked hard to help him apply for assisted housing. Just as James was starting to settle into this calm life, a noise suddenly came from inside the apartment. He cautiously walked toward the sound. When he reached the kitchen, he discovered the intruder was a beautiful orange cat. Perhaps because they were both homeless, he felt sympathy for this little cat. Early the next morning, because of his tight finances, James left the cat at a street corner to let it go. But when James returned home, he found the orange cat waiting for him at his door. One of its legs was badly injured. James immediately took off his jacket and wrapped the cat, then rushed to the animal hospital. Fortunately, the cat was treated and out of danger, but the medicine cost 22 pounds. In the end, he used the 50 pounds his father had given him to pay for the little one's recovery. The next day, James was getting ready to go out and perform, but the cat quietly followed him, so James had no choice but to bring the cat along, and this made passers-by stop and watch. One day while James was performing, a man with a dog came up and provoked him. He commanded his dog to urinate on James's belongings. Onlookers stepped in to help. The scene turned chaotic. James was taken to the police station. He wasn't at fault, but because of his drug history, the police banned him from performing on the street. Without his only source of income, James's life fell into hardship again. For the sake of the cat, James pulled himself together. He found a job selling magazines and went to his rehab doctor, hoping to get completely clean.
You can't do it on your own.
I'm not. Got him. Got me this far.
Once everything was ready, James locked himself inside his apartment and began his battle against withdrawal symptoms. Every time the pain nearly consumed him, Bob's meowing would pull him back to reality. Until one morning, sunlight poured through the window onto the bed. James opened his eyes. He felt clarity and peace, as if he had been reborn. James arrived at a house. He knocked on the door, looking at his son standing before him. His father froze.
I wanted to apologize for everything. I don't blame you for giving up on me.
With trembling hands, he pulled a photo from his wallet. It was a picture of James as a child.
I didn't give up on you. I was ashamed of myself. I'm the one who needs to apologize.
No.
Jack, what are you doing out there?
I'm talking to my son.